What are the top 3 things that piss you off about old DJs?
Scratching has got to be number one.
Okay.
If there's a young crowd, we don't want to hear that. I promise the old DJs we don't want to hear scratching.
This is so fucking annoying. Or like, what are they doing? Like, they just don't get it at all.
I don't even like how scratching sounds. Like, I'll be honest. Like, if some I'll be honest. Like, if somebody's like scratching while I'm listening, it's like it's ruining the song for me, and I'd rather sing along to the words.
Okay.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Conversations with Prime, episode 12. Once again, these are my opinions, these are my thoughts. Let's have a conversation. So this is a very interesting topic. You know, I try to elaborate on a lot of things that has to do with music, that has to do with DJing. And this topic is always a hot topic because I've been a victim of it. If you're a turntablist or you're a person that loves to manipulate music and you love to scratch, I'm sure that you was a victim of it too. I think all of us that love to do what we do as far as manipulating music and scratching, we came across the scratch haters. A scratch hater is someone, of course, that doesn't love scratching. There's a lot of DJs that don't like scratching. There's a lot of people that don't like scratching. And I get it, I understand it. You know, some people may do it and it may sound annoying. It may sound like it don't fit, or people just don't want to hear it. And most of all, people don't understand it. As you see the video clip that I played, it's just so crazy that when a person doesn't like something, honestly, it's because they can't do it. You know, you always have these people in this world that they critique everything, but they can't do it. Where I come from, the way I was raised, if you can't do something that you don't like, then you just keep your mouth shut. That's it. Keep your opinions to yourself, really. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares. It makes you look bad. So to me, if you're hating on another DJ because they're scratching too much or they just scratching and you don't like it, then when I go to your page, or if I see you in person, I'm gonna wanna see you do something better. Or if you're hating on it and just saying he can't do it, then you gotta do it 10 times better. That's just the way it goes. You can't say that person can't fight and you don't know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give you a little example. It's such a stupid thing. As DJs, why not try to come together, appreciate the culture? Because some of us, like me, is still preserving the culture. We're still pushing the culture of turntablism. You know, that's what I rep at the end of the day. I mean, you see it on the search, you see it, you get it over there on that camera, you see it. That's what I represent, but at the end of the day, I'm a DJ at the end of the day. Thank God I know how to mix, I know how to transition, I know how to rock a party. Then you have some people that just overdo it. They over scratch or they over juggle or they just get too crazy when it's not necessary. That I understand, but stop hating. Stop hating on the DJs that can scratch because you know you can't do it. Every person that I came across, they never have a legit reason. They never have a legit reason on why they don't like a DJ because he may scratch too much or he may juggle too much or he may spin back too much. They never have a legit reason. It's just hate. And it takes a lot of energy to hate. So that's something that you should be focusing your energy on your set, not hating another DJ. Never have a legit reason. You know, have a reason, have some points, have some facts before you speak out. Because a lot of things that I hear that come out of these DJs' mouth that be hating on DJs for scratching they sound stupid. It doesn't make any sense. There's never nothing wrong with scratching as long as it is not excessive, like you're not scratching on a whole song. Nobody would mind a little scratching at the beginning. Long as it sounds decent, long as it sounds on beat, and long as it goes with the groove, as long as you're just on point with it and you're just not overdoing it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's my opinion and I really stand by that. There's nothing wrong with that. I may scratch a little bit to bring the transition in. I may do it, but that don't mean I'm gonna go back and forth and keep scratching. I may just scratch to bring it in. One thing too that for y'all haters, because this is aimed at y'all haters. This episode is dedicated to you scratch haters. I dedicate this to you. I made this just for you, and this is only part 1. You have to understand that it takes a lot of patience, a lot of practice, and a lot of discipline, and a lot of studying to get a lot of these scratches. We all know the simple scratches like the baby scratch, the transformer, the chirp, the stab. We know that, but there's other elements, there's levels to everything in life. And I have so much respect for, let's say, the DJs that really put that work in. I have a lot of respect for them because I myself know how difficult it is. So to you scratch haters, stop hating on the people that's putting that work in. The stuff that I see most of the DJs that's hating on the scratches, when you go to their page, they're doing these dumbass transitions with all of these button presses and motions. The mixes are pre-mixed. They're putting it together on their Logic, Ableton, or their Reasons program or Pro Tools. They're putting everything together and they're making it seem like they're doing something. So you're not doing nothing crazy. At the end of the day, don't hate on the person as they want to get their little scratch on. So what? Just cover your ears, go like this or whatever. Put some earplugs in if you know that event you going to, the DJ is gonna be scratching. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm standing up for my turntablist brothers. Heavy. Lastly, I wanna say, if you wanna learn how to scratch, just one thing, do me one favor. Make sure that you know how to mix. Make sure you know how to transition. Make sure you know how to play music decent. Make sure you know how to rock a crowd or whatever. Just make sure those little things are under your belt and then go into that world. And don't get discouraged by these cornballs. Don't get discouraged by these cornballs saying they don't like scratching, this, that, and the third. Anytime they say that, if you come across them, you tell them to show me how to do it better. Because at the end of the day, they just cornballs. And a lot of them got a name for themselves. They got a big name, so they feel like they could talk down on people. And it don't rock like that. Half of these dudes is suckers. Half of them don't even know nothing. You take away that S11 mixer, take away that S7, take away that Range 72, take away any mixer that has those functions on it, take it away and just give them a plain mixer, 2 channels and a crossfader. And let's see what they can do. I wanna see what you can do with that. But all of you scratch haters, let me see you do a set without all of that fancy stuff that comes on a mixer, the stuff that you need. Without it, you're nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for watching another episode of Conversations with Prime. You know what I'm gonna ask you. If you don't mind, please like, share, and subscribe. We trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get my numbers up. I'm trying to bring you some really dope content from the bottom of my heart. And thanks again to all my supporters, everybody leaving comments. Peace, I'm out.